I am Balasubramanian from Government Girls Higher Secondary School, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. My project is light and amusing one. I have purposefully given a literary heading. The real thing in it is scattering of light. I am going to deal with scattering of light. This is there in the school syllabus of all southern India states. See, usually this scattering of light is done like this in more or less in all syllabus. They introduce scattering, then they go for that the scattering depends upon two factors, size of the particle and wavelength of light. Then they go for the Raleigh's law of scattering. Finally, they explain why sky appears blue, then sun appears reddish during sunrise and sunset. This is the usual sequence followed in classrooms. Here I have tried few activities to put in to the students about the scattering of light and how scattering depends upon these two factors. One, the size of the particle. The second one is the wavelength of light. So my first activity is to show the student that scattering depends upon the size of the particle. Here I am going to do an experiment. This is a solution of sodium thiosulfate in which I am going to add dilute H2SO4. So if you could focus here, you can see wonder taking place here. So I am going to add dilute sulfuric acid. Yes.
Come here, sir. This side. You can focus the thumbs in.
Yes, I am going to add. As I add it, reaction starts, resulting in the production of sulfur particle. The particle which are produced grows in size as time goes. So the reaction starts. You have to see through this. The light. If you peep through this, see this is a black background. If you just see through this, you will see the background becoming bluer. As the reaction speeds up, as the size of the particle increases, the intensity of blue color will be more and more and more. At one point of time, all the blue color from the white light will get scattered so that you can see an yellow light on at the other end. Now the light has become yellow. You have to see through this, sir. Becoming orange. It's becoming orange. It's becoming orange. Finally, it's going to become red. It's going to become red. This is a beautiful experiment to make the students visually see and feel happy and get the concept of scattering of light. So this is activity number 1, sir. I am going for the activity number 2, which is much more exciting and interesting. Activity number 2. Again, the same solution is already made. I am going to pour the same item. Again the same reaction starts. Here I am going to make the student feel a different way. Instead of one single white light, I am going to give them lights of different colors. So these lights will be viewed by the students on the other end through the solution. Reaction starts. You can see, initially you can see the color of all the bulbs. As the reaction starts, as the sulfur particle cling together and grow in size, slowly scattering takes place. First the blue color, which is scattered more, gets faded off. It is followed by green, then yellow, then orange, finally red, sir. At the same time, the white LED which is at one end starts changing its color from blue to yellow, green to yellow to orange to red. It's a quite interesting experiment. In these two experiments, student will very clearly understand that scattering depends upon size of the particle and wavelength of it. Thank you.
Great, sir, great. Extraordinary performance.